Hey friends, welcome back. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing a few highlights with you from our trip to the Magic Kingdom a couple weeks ago. We were excited to get this day started. We did take the monorail instead of the ferry this time, which I think we got in really quick using the monorail this time. I don't know why, but it seemed like it was a lot faster. So, the first thing I wanted to do, of course, was get my postcards out to you, mailed from Main Street, USA. If you participated in my postcard exchange, I think you probably should have received a postcard by now. If you haven't, let me know and I will send one out to you.
There you go.
Since we were so close, we decided to hop on the Disney World Railroad. It had been quite a while since I've been on it, and I don't think my kids or my husband had ever been on it. So it was a really nice ride. You got to see a lot of the park. You had great views of Big Thunder Mountain, of Tron. Just a really nice ride around the park. If you haven't done it in a while, I highly recommend giving it a try. One of the first rides I think everybody went on was the Barnstormer roller coaster. I know this is just a little tiny roller coaster, I think actually meant to introduce kids to roller coasters. But my husband, Michael and Alex, Matt and Jake all decided to go on it. So Roberta and I were trying to see if we can find them and get a little video of them together. While everyone else decided to go on the Snow White Seven Dwarfs mine train, I decided just to walk around and take everything in, like this beautiful area where Gaston's is. Okay, so if you've been around here long enough, you know that I'm not a huge fan of roller coasters. Although I have been on the mine train twice before, I decided to sit this one out, mainly because I had a really bad headache that day and I just could not bring myself to get on it. If I had known that the Liberty Bell riverboat and the Tom Sawyer Island were going to be coming to an end soon, I think I would have definitely hopped on both. I always enjoy these two attractions. I know they're not the most popular, but they do have a bit of nostalgia for me. I think just visiting as a kid, they'll always have a special place in my heart. I wish I would have went on them. Our very last ride before leaving for the evening was the PeopleMover. Alex was insistent on going on it before we left, and I'm kind of glad he did because it is actually my favorite. And it's just a great way to get a good view of the entire park, all the different attractions. It's relaxing and it's just a wonderful way to end your day before leaving the park. We did a lot that day. Unfortunately, I did not do a lot of vlogging, but I was happy we did get on Tiana and we got soaking wet, but it was perfectly fine considering how hot it was that day. Um, Alex and my husband did get on Space Mountain. They enjoyed that a lot, and it was just a really great day all around. So I'm going to insert a few pictures from that day at the end of this vlog, and I hope that you've enjoyed seeing some highlights from our trip. I know that we did go to Hollywood Studios the evening before. Unfortunately, I did not get any footage that day or that evening, so I am going to leave a couple pictures at the end of this video as well. I always enjoy spending the day in Magic Kingdom. I do wish that we had a few more hours um, to really explore more and go on a few more rides and see a few more attractions. There's always never enough time when we do these short little mini trips, but I am appreciative of being able to spend the time with my family in the happiest place on earth. I also want to take the time to thank the Medling World family. They are always so kind and offering to allow us to be their guest in the parks. And we always enjoy spending time with Matt, Roberta, and Jake. It's always so much fun and lovely to be, with our friends again in our favorite places. One of my favorite things to do before leaving is going back to see the castle, taking everything in, all the sights and sounds and the beauty of it, just so I can remember every little part of this trip before leaving. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.